Sushi rice is absolutely perfect and well seasoned. Our gari is going, and in order to get our perfect rolls, it's time to do some knife work. So let's get cracking. First, I'm going to do some beautiful cucumber julienne. So to do that, I have these nice dark green English cucumbers. So I'm just going to take the ends off. Take these away. I'm going to cut this guy in half. Leave that here. And with this, I'm going to build sort of a base like that, and then I'm going to make my planks, as we call them. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. The best and the fastest way to get your julienne is to spread these planks out like so, and then go in with your knife. If you want to do a cleaner job at this as well, what you can do, so that's beautiful cucumber julienne. What you also can do is stack this guy up. So all of your planks will get stacked like this, and now some more cucumber julienne. All the scraps can go to the side, we don't want that. And then we'll go ahead with the other one as well. So that's all of the cucumbers. I'm just going to give my board a quick little wipe. Now it's time to do our yellow zucchini. What we're going to do this before we add it to our temaki is that we're going to roast it really quickly. So you want to keep them into nice thick batons because we don't want them to get overcooked as they roast. So again, cut in half. Then we'll cut these in another half. There we go. Another half. And then another one. So essentially we're cutting this guy into 8s. It's there. Okay. That's our 8s. There's 1, 2, and 4. There you go. That's the last one. So our yellow squash is ready to go. I'm going to give my knife and my cutting board a quick wipe because that's always a good thing to do when you're switching between vegetables. So it's time for our red peppers. So we're going to be making a tempura with this red pepper, right? So if you batter and fry it, you want the inside to be nice and thick so that it holds onto that batter and doesn't turn mushy as the vegetable fries. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into planks like this. We don't want any of the seeds. So we're going to have them like this. So I'm just going to cut off the inside white part. That's not very nice. And then I'm going to turn it into these nice batons. So thick, something that will hold on to the tempura batter as well and won't turn to mush as it's frying. And the last one. This is a short one, so I'm going to try and get 2 out of this guy. Right there. Let's give this guy a little bit of a trim. When you're making sushi, it's all about perfection. So the knife cuts are one of the most important part of any good sushi. So spend as much time as you need to get these knife cuts perfect, or else the sushi, it sort of loses its value. So the next vegetable that we're going to be prepping is this green onion, and we're going to make a few nice little batons to go in it. We're going to cut off the ends and then just have these nice little batons. Just like that. The next vegetable is one of my favorites to prep, just because it's so flamboyant when you're doing it. This is an avocado, a fully ripe one. Quick tip to see if an avocado is nice and ripe is to touch it and squeeze it at the top of it, because that's where the fruit hangs, right? So if it's ripe here, that means that the entire fruit is ripe as well. So now I'm just going to make a slit all the way to the bottom, and I can feel the pit now. So I've stopped. So I'm just going to move the knife all the way this way, and not leaving that line, I'm just going to go back further. Yep, there we go. Now we're just going to twist this guy. This part just comes off. Now I'm going to use the heel of my knife to try and take this pit out like so. So we're going to be prepping this avocado in 2 ways. The second avocado we're going to be slicing, but this first one we're going to make cubes of it and turn it into sort of like a guacamole. So I'm just going to make slits in here like this, and then squares like so. I'm going to get my bowl, and we're going to scoop all of this avocado out. So I've started at the edge of the avocado, and I'm going all the way around, and it just falls off like that, perfectly clean. There you go. That can go over here. My scraps can go over here, and then I'll work on the next one as well. Same thing. Use the heel again to take this out. Pit is out. Now we need to peel this avocado, right? In order to make the slices, we need to peel it. So how do we peel it? We're just going to cut this guy in half like that, and in half like this. And then we're just going to pick this up and peel it. Boom. Second one. Third one, and the last. This is a beautiful avocado right there. I just love this, like satisfies me totally. So in order to slice it, we're just going to keep it at an angle like this, and the way we did with the squash, we're just going to slide our knife in. Just pick this up. These are slightly smaller, so I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 out of these. There you go. So into our beautifully cut avocado, I'm going to add a little bit of togarashi seasoning because it's got a lot of spice. It's got some orange peel and some black and white sesame seeds as well. So I'm just going to mash this up slightly, very gently. Make sure that it all is mashed and not in cubes anymore still. So now that my avocado is beautifully mashed, I'm just going to add a little bit of this togarashi seasoning. What togarashi is, it's a Japanese chili pepper with the addition of dried orange peel and black sesame seeds. I'm not going to add all of it because I want to save a little bit of this when I'm plating my sushi as well. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit. That seems enough. A little bit of salt. And we'll just mix all of this again together.